Like that line? Yeah. Oh. Oh. You're doing that? My name is Melissa Gonzales, and I'm a gallery educator at the Nasher Sculpture Center here in Dallas, Texas. And this is Eli. Eli, how old are you?
6 years old.
6 years old. We know that sometimes it's hard to know where to start when you bring a young visitor to the museum. So we thought we would share a couple of tips for how to start conversations or do different activities when you have a little kid with you at the museum. So one thing we always like to do is hold hands when we're walking through the museum. And that way we stick together and we can talk about different artworks. Another thing that we always do is sit down in front of the artwork, and that helps us focus as we're looking and talking. All right, let's sit down. I like to start with open-ended questions about what something looks like. So, what does that look like to you?
Volcano.
How does it look like a volcano?
Like that. The top is the opening, and the other parts of it is the lava coming down.
Do you want me to tell you what someone also thought this sculpture looks like? Someone thought it looked like an elephant. Do you see an elephant anywhere in the sculpture? Do you see an elephant's nose anywhere? Where do you see the elephant nose? Yeah,
But
right?
where are the big ears?
Where are the big ears? Would this be a big ear over here?
That looks like a skinny ear for a long ear.
A skinny, long ear? What about over here?
Or a doggy ear.
A doggy ear? So maybe it's an elephant with one long, skinny ear and a doggy ear? A lot of times people will see the same thing as what you see, but just as many times they'll see something different. And it's nice for a child to understand that everyone's perspective is different, everyone's idea is valid, and this goes a long way in building your confidence as a child to be looking at art and becoming a future museum goer as they grow older. Hey, do you want to draw it? All right, good thing we got a clipboard from the visitor experiences desk. Is it easy to draw? No, not really. You can just try. Draw a couple more lines that shows some of the bumps or the lava-y part. If you're drawing, it's always fun with both your child and you to draw too, and to share the experience rather than feeling like just a general teaching moment with your child. Another great way to engage with works of art is to use your body. This is especially great with little children. Just make sure that you're not too close to the work of art, have a lot of space around you, so you can move your entire body to look a lot like the work of art that you're looking at. What I see when I look at this sculpture is mashed potatoes. So this is my butter, and it's melting down on this big pile of mashed potatoes. That was some really great looking. So do you want to go and look for another artwork to spend time with? So to review what we did today, when you come into the Nasher, please check in with the Visitor Experiences desk and you can borrow a sketchboard and pencils there. We also have other tools and resources for families with children of different ages, including a blanket for very small children and family viewing guides for our exhibitions. Remember to hold your hands with your children as you walk through the galleries, because that helps you keep together and make sure that you don't get too close to the works of art. Once you find something that is interesting that you want to spend time with, just go ahead and sit down in front of it and have a conversation. If your child asks a question that you can't answer, I am very comfortable saying I don't know, but you can always look nearby for a label, and that includes information such as the name of the artwork, the artist, usually the material, and sometimes a little bit more information as well. Thanks for joining us today. If you're interested in learning more, we have a lot more tools on our website, both for families and for teachers. Also, feel free to ask the people at the Visitor Experiences desk. They'll be happy to help you with all the different resources that we have available for you when you come into the museum.